Hi there, my name is John Stevens, pastor of Zion Lutheran Church in Oregon City, Oregon, and we're part of the ELCA, and welcome to Dollar Store Children's Sermons, where we take a look at the lectionary text, we time to an item from the Dollar Tree. This is for the narrative lectionary, and we are looking at the text for September 25th, and it's the Joseph story. It's the Joseph in the Technicolor dream coat. Oh no, okay, anyway. It's afternoon, and I'm tired. Anyway, but we're getting this up. This is for this coming Sunday, and we're looking at Joseph, and the thing that stuck with me. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in this text. We could focus on the dreams. We could focus on following what God wants from us. But the thing that I keep coming back to, and it's in the commentary on workingpreacher.org, the narrative sectionary. But there's this thing about the tears. That there's a lot of weeping in this text, and how raw and real that is. That with this weeping, there's something important, and it conveys like real emotion, and there's something that keeps drawing me to that. And the item I'm using is a first aid kit. I'm using the same item for the Revised Common Lectionary, but it's about taking care of one another and about how God hears us. And when I think of the first aid kit, I think about how it's normally used. And there's the sense where something's going on, someone's cut themselves, or there's crying, someone's fallen down and scraped a knee, and someone says, "Go get the first aid kit." And someone runs and they get the first aid kit and they come back. And in the weeping and in the crying, they're taken care of. They pay attention and they notice. And there's a lot of that in this story. The weeping and that how God is working through all of it. That I love the line where Joseph, near the end, or maybe it is the end, where Joseph says they meant it for evil, they meant it for bad, but God used it for good. And not the sense that God caused it to happen, because that's not a theology I hold on to, but the fact is that God worked through it, and that God, in the end, used it for good. And there's just a sense of that God works with us and walks with us, and hears our tears. So still working on it, but this is where I'm going with this. The idea of the weeping and the first aid kit, and how we cry out and through our neighbors, through ourselves, through our neighbors and those who are gathered around us, and we are called to reach out, and we're called to help, and we're called to offer care, and just as we hear the weeping and the need of our neighbor, and we are called to do that. We are called to do that by our God that has heard and hears our cries. And we just a couple of weeks ago in the ELCA had God's work, our hands, and it really kind of drives that home that this is God working through us. So that's where I'm going with this. I hope it can be a springboard for your own thinking. And as always, I hope you stop. Yeah, it is. I'm tired. I am very glad you stopped by, and I hope your week is fantastic. See you next time.